Okay, using Magnet Office here, we've got some scaled trees, and what we're going to be discussing today is exporting scaled symbols, for example these trees, through to AutoCAD so that they're scaled up correctly. So firstly, if I go into my project settings, click on project settings, my scalable symbols are set to 2, meaning that the scale that's been applied is for the radius. So therefore, if I measure out, just as an indication to show you what's happening, if I go inquire bearing distance, select the center point of the tree, go to the outer edge, comes up with basically 8 meters from the center out to the extreme edge of the foliage. So basically it means that if you have in your settings, project settings, the unit set to, the scalable symbol set to 2, then it's based on radius. By default it's set to 1, which means diameter. So pick and choose whatever you want to, how you apply scalable symbols, whether it's diameter or it's by radius. So changing it from default of 1, which is the diameter, to 2 means it's then radius applied. Okay. So now we've got ours set to just based on radius, and here we have our scalable symbols. So what I'm going to be doing is exporting these through to AutoCAD. So what I'll do is I'll just go export, creating a new file, and generate this AutoCAD drawing file, which is basically using the default settings which you have when you go to export to AutoCAD. It's based on active. We're exporting the points as Magnet Office point marks or symbols, and exporting annotation as text, because we've got that as annotation for a code. So then go OK to that. And now I'll open up my program called DraftSight, which is basically duplicates what's in AutoCAD because I don't have a full license of AutoCAD. But I'll open up my new drawing, which is in this folder up here, and open that up. Now if I select a tree like this one here, this one 8 meters radius, it will show the radius as shown in here. So if I had left my project units as 1, or scales units as 1, then that value up there will be 4 based on the radius from the center point out to the outer edge. So therefore, because we've got that set as 2 in our project units, project scale settings, that is 8 meters radius as measured out in Magnet Office from the center of the tree to the edge of the foliage. Now how we achieve this is, if I flick back into Magnet Office, now how we achieve this is basically if you go to library and then select your symbols. Now I'll scroll down to my tree symbol, that's the name of the symbol there as you can see, and select my TR10 symbol, which is the one I use for my global codes, for my tree coding, and open that. Now there's that symbol there in my symbol library. So what you do is go edit and select definition. Now, my definition, if I click on circle clip boundary, the radius or unit is set to 1. So that's important. It must be set to 1 to be scaled correctly when you interchange from Magnet Office back to AutoCAD, or over to AutoCAD. So it's set to a radius of 1 and it's ticked as being scalable. Okay. So that's a very important thing. Make sure your the symbols that you use for scaling, such as trees or whatever, that the unit size is set to 1. Okay. And that's basically it. That's how you get scaled symbols within Magnet Office to go through to AutoCAD correctly and scaled at the right size. Okay. Thank you.